is Jarrell Big Baby Miller getting it in, grinding at the gym with his add-on coach, Antonio Tarver. And let me counterpunch. I think Jarrell Miller has a long road ahead of him. Realistically, if he wants to be a known name, okay, in the heavyweight division, he has a -1 plus a -1, simply because when he was smaller, or should I say, when he was more active, or busier, he got caught cheating. Well, when he wasn't as busier, because he didn't get caught cheating, he lost. So, I think Jarrell Miller has to prove a lot to a lot of people, including himself, that he's worthy. And I know that the promotional element behind Jarrell Miller, quote unquote cheeseburgers, the bad guy, that persona will follow him. It will follow him. And if he keeps winning, he could be something like a Ricardo Mayorga. And Ricardo Mayorga, of course, fought everyone and made a lot of money doing it. Okay, Jarrell Miller could be one of those type of people that's going to make an impression in the heavyweight division. I like the head work, the head movement, right? Didn't really see a lot of footwork, but, the head movement is something he definitely needs, because he's got way too accustomed to just taking solid shots. That's not going to be a good factor for you to last long. Your longevity in the fight game will be altered if you keep taking punches like that. Tough guy from Brooklyn, and of course, but I like the head movement because he needs to learn to get inside to throw these inside shots. Again, I would love to see him fight Daniel Dubois. It looks like that's not going to happen, but somewhere down the line, hopefully he can redeem himself with that one and only loss that he's taken against Daniel. And I would like to see him at least 285. At least 285. 315 is too heavy. I don't care how bulky he says he is. He needs to get back to where he was so he can throw multiple punches and bunches without getting tired or gassing out like he did in the Dubois fight. See, I think that knockout, the stoppage, was due to him being fatigued. Fatigue makes cowards of men, and that's a true statement for a reason, okay? Because a lot of times you're exhausted. If you ever sparred, and if you ever been in there and you've went past your limit, and if you've went 3 rounds, how about go 5? If you went 5, how about go 7? And I guarantee you're going to have a limit, okay, of how active you can be to the point where the punches, it takes just as much energy to stay up and throw a shot than it is to take a shot and land a shot. So, yeah, I think, Jarrell Miller was stopped due to fatigue, and he was just out of gas. It happens to a lot of people. It happened to Jermaine Taylor. It happened to Oscar De La Hoya. Canelo Alvarez used to have problems with that. But, those things happen, especially when you're not prepared. And that's what I see in that thing that sticks out at me about Jarrell Miller is he's getting prepared. That's the most important thing. You guys tell me what you think of Jarrell Miller, grinding it out at the gym, trying to drop that weight, using better head movement. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.